Hi guys, this is day number 85 of my 365 Livestream challenge, and today I want to cover a few most common objections I hear from potential clients on my sales calls. Actually, I grouped it into like historical objections because some objections I've been hearing from potential clients when we just started our agency a bit different from what I hear these days, and that's because when we just started we were small. Our ideal client profile was that way, and these days when a 30 people agency we have a different type of client, and of course their objections are different, their priorities are different. That's my objections are a bit different, but I want to start with a very beginning. I prepared 7 most common objections I hear from people that want to launch their software product, their custom built software. So the first one is coming from back from the days when I just launched my agency in 2011 from entrepreneurs. Yes, most people that we worked with at the beginning when we just were 2-5 per person agency were people that didn't have that business. Maybe some of them had, but most of them didn't have. They just wanted to launch their first business, and of course that was software. And at that point, most of them just wanted to do something, build something without investigating the market. So we made that sin that we really started building something for them, even though I was suspecting that it will not work at the end. But these days we try not to do that anymore because we are profiting from the long-term relations with our clients, with software founders, not that much from the MVP building, from the workshop itself. So we want to work with people that have higher chance for success, launching and understanding the business side, etc. So these days we don't work with people that don't have their businesses, that don't know the customer stuff. We mainly work with existing business owners and with serial entrepreneurs. So back then, now these days when I would have a call with a person, we did the bet qualification, and I have a call with a person that is kind of entrepreneur. It's her first business. Business idea, the software. I would say usually you are not ready to start yet. Instead of that, just go to my blog and check that. Actually, not blog. I will show you my YouTube channel here, and I would say in that case, go to my channel and check this video, because that will give you the answer what does it take to launch your software product. So ready for SaaS startup, this video will tell you what does it take to build successful profitable software product. This one, are you ready to start SaaS startup? So check this one. So usually these days we'll just say you are not ready to start yet. You don't know. You don't have the things you need to learn something before that. The second objection from startuppers now, people that are starting as a team without much funds yet. They did or might tried something before but not that successful. It failed, and they have to fail a lot of times to be successful at the end of the startup world. And the usual ethical objection would be that is too expensive because they don't have enough money. And these days I would say if you don't have anything between $30,000 and $60,000, don't build and launch some software that you want to sell and profit from, because first of all it's not cheap. Salaries are growing high for developers. Secondly, you will need some money to support marketing efforts, to support team, and to maintain your project, your code base on monthly basis up until the point when you get first revenue and then get to the profit time. And that might take months, sometimes even years to get to. So we need to have good deposit, good like fat to use during the bad times, hungry times. So that is too expensive. Yeah, when you don't have much money, if you are not business owner that has at least 20-30K monthly profit, that's too soon for you to think about building your custom software. Okay. The next objection, again from startuppers, is that I don't want to start workshop, I don't want to do discovery phase, I just want to jump straight into the development. These are usually from people that again have a little experience in how things work with the service-based businesses. If I'm buying something from the service, I'm not sure what will be the end result. I'm always feel that anxiety that will they deliver or not. will I have to risk full budget, or just that? Or will they delay that much? Maybe the timeline is super urgent or super important for me, the huge priority for me in this project. So it's always kind of risk with any service business, right? When you buy, because it's not like bread in the shop that you just pay the money and got the bread right now, no low risk, right? It's something, the end product is undefined. You're going to create it together with that agency. So if you skip the startup workshop, you will like yeah, like when we, just a quick story back to 2017, when we didn't have any startup workshop and discovery phase, we've been like stretching almost every project 20-30% left and right. So it was a bit of failure, and we had a couple horror like really bad cases when we failed a lot and had to pay big sums from our pockets. And I explained some of these stories before on my live streams. Go and check previous live streams. So they don't want that. They don't understand that it's a necessity, and they will lower this small money they will pay for the workshop will pay off multiple times. Objection number 4: first-time software founders, they are usually afraid to be screwed by the developers. That goes back to the previous objection, and that this objection has a lot of sense actually. When I'm going to the hairdresser for the first time, I'm a bit hesitant, I'm a bit worried because he might screw my hair, right? Maybe I'm not that anxious about my haircut like a woman will be, because I don't care that much. I know it's short. I will get a new one pretty soon, in a couple of weeks. But still, when I'm buying from service provider, I'm afraid that I will be screwed, especially if it goes about tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars on the table. So, and for that, I shared a lot of live streams before, how you need to, where you can find, how you can qualify, how you can hire, how you can successfully cooperate, communicate with software developers. Go check all my previous live streams, and also I've got a few YouTube videos on our channel, Software Founders, where you can learn a bit more about how to find and hire software developers and have successful relationships with them. Okay, so this one is also pretty often objection, and that also has some good underlying reasons under it. So objection number 5, this is from Perfectionist, and it's a huge problem with software founders. They say it takes too much time. I probably will find for some other solution than one software problem. And yeah, that's true. For Perfectionists, any type of business, any type of product, new product launch will take enormous amount of time, unreasonable. And I'm always saying to them, like, shipping beats perfection. Shipping beats perfection. You just launch something which is like just good enough to try the idea, to have some proof of concept, to quickly test the prototype, and then see what's the feedback. And you can launch software multiple times, even 5 times a day, with some fixes here and there, and it's much better to be to release something to production to the public in 6 weeks instead of 6 months, and that's without having any feedback from the market. Maybe you're building something completely wrong and it's just a waste of money and time. So don't be perfectionist here. Launch something as soon as 6 weeks, maximum 12 weeks. Okay. Objection number 6, busy people. I don't have that much time to work to cooperate with the software developer team during the development stage. And that's exactly why we need software startup workshop, some kind of advanced software discovery phase, because we will spend quite some time. We usually require at least 2 days live session with our new clients on software startup workshop, 2 days, 4 hours a day at least. And after that, we close for with our team for the next couple of days and prepare all the results. And because we are doing a lot of work up front here on this workshop, we don't need that much time from you during the development stage. Usually it takes just 2 hours per week. Checking the status update, replying us 2-3 questions, and every second week we will hop on a 15 or 20 minutes call to show you on demo instance, to show the results of the previous sprint. That's all you need. Yes, we have some specific kind of unique kind of projects with complex math of formulas where our founders are some professionals in some specific math science field where we really need a lot of information from them. But 50%, more than 50% of our projects are not about science. That are more simplified version of software, and that's why we don't require that much time during the development, and the time we spend together on workshop will cover most of the time needed from the software owner upfront during the development stage. So usually if you have like at least 2 hours per week, that usually is enough when working with proper software development agency. Done. And the last one, objection number 7 from business owners, is that it's not easy to create recurring revenue stream with software, and this business is not easy. Creating these products, maintaining them, and getting some profit out of them, it's not easy. What I usually respond here, yeah, that's really not easy, but I would be like honest with you. Creating recurring revenue stream like passive income, it's not easy. Like if you can make $100, you can in active income you can make only 4% from this $100, for $4 per annually as a passive income. So you need to work like 25 to earn 25 times more to turn it to passive income. Same goes about recurring revenue stream. If you are like agency owner, service provider, consultant, coach, you know that you need to create new products or sell more of existing products, change them all the time, and you cannot convert easily them to recurring revenue stream. You need to build some kind of monthly support retainers, team around it, or maybe you want to introduce some paid newsletter, some paid information, some online course that will kind of, again, I would not say it's like recurring revenue. And I tried myself a couple different ways to create recurring revenue stream, and I would say that software is one of the easiest ways. If it's not the easiest way, it's one of the easiest way to do this, because it's easy to scale. You build it once and then just support, and all the things that allow you to do this with a small team. You don't need a lot of people here, and managing people is even harder than creating software. So and second thing I usually reply to this objection is that pretty soon all the businesses, even smaller ones, will need to have some custom built software, tools, mobile apps, customer facing applications, CRMs, ERPs, in order to survive in highly competitive market. Because like technology is taking over the world, and if you are not having your own technology, not releasing, not benefiting from that software, that hardware in your business with your clients, then probably your business will disappear pretty soon. So it might be really harder to create recurring revenue stream with software, but probably that's the only way, that's the trend you need to follow, not to be at the tail of that market and not to disappear soon. So that's my answer to this objection. If I missed any objections on this live stream, please comment below this video and ask me extra questions so I can include it in one of the next live streams. I hope that is useful for you today, what I'm sharing with you, these objections, and will help you push forward with that software idea you've been on the fence for a long time. With that being said, see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and remember, people